So today I'm making eggless meatloaf because this is what my wife wanted. So hamburger meat. I think this is about 2 pounds of hamburger meat. Okay. Then I'm gonna hit it with 1/4. All right, let's go and throw this in the trash. One-fourth of breadcrumbs. Well, 3/4. Sorry, breadcrumbs. I'm using this one because that's one we already had. Trying to do something different. Alright, so I'm gonna put that here. Okay, and then I'm gonna do 3/4 of milk. And the milk that I'm using is this one. That was totally wrong. I've been turned it in there. Anyway, that's 1/4. Probably a little bit more than 1/4. It's supposed to be 3/4. So, not finished yet. I poured the milk in here, but I wound up not using it. Moving fast. It's all good though. It's still giving me the consistency that I need. Yeah, I messed up, but it's all good. Let's go. Follow this recipe. So I'm using 1/4 cup of shredded Parmesan. So let me get out and this thing. So this one is 1/8, 1/4. So 1/4. If you make a mistake, it's all good, especially if you know how to cook. You just figure it out. This little piece here gonna go here. So this is 1/4. 1/4. And then I need a 1/2 cup of onions. But I'm going to put green peppers in it also. So I'm going to shred it. And I'm going to put it in this because I'm not trying to bring up that. So I'm using this. I think that's about good right there. I want to get all of that out. Okay. And then rinse it. Okay. The next thing it says to add is so I have a 1/2 cup in here, 1 garlic clove. So my garlic cloves is little to none. Cause I ain't got none. But I got some mixed. And I'm gonna just use whatever's the last of what's in here. And that happens. Sometimes you have everything you need, and sometimes you have to substitute or just use the last of a little bit of it. So it's definitely not gonna have as much of this in there, because I hardly got nothing in here. It's all good. It's all good. I'm not putting anything else in there. But what I am gonna add is, this is 1 teaspoon. So I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon of avocado in. 1 teaspoon. Because minced garlic to powder is not the same thing, so I don't have too much of that in there. Then use the napkin, put this here. 2 tablespoons of ketchup. Tablespoon together. 1/8 cup. That's not my tablespoon measurement. Right here, tablespoon. Shake it because we have water. I'm just gonna put like this. Another one. Starts with that flowing right. All right. Then it says 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard. I don't got Dijon mustard. We got spicy brown. So my wife told me that she would like me to record when I cook sometimes. So I'm trying it out. Not gonna be perfect. My chef oil DD, but I can cook. Can cook and follow recipes too. So either one. But we got 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard here. Right? And then it says for us to add 1 teaspoon. So let's get our teaspoon bag. Let's rinse it off. When I was growing up, it was very important that we were clean cooks. Like grandfather is a chef in the Navy. My mom, she cooked as well. We make sure this is a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. And it just was important to clean as we went. Right? And then it says 1 teaspoon and also to wash things. Right? I don't have time to stop this video to do everything I need to do, so I'm sorry. Y'all gonna get everything that I kind of do. So 1 tablespoon of salt. And then half a teaspoon of pepper. Wash. Like this. So it's half a teaspoon. So it's gonna find half, 1/4. All right, so that is taken care of. That's taken care of. And now it's time for us to do the mushing of it, right? Mush it. Yes, some people say, oh, use your hands, you know, to get all up in there, but these are my nails, right? I'm not putting my nails in there. One that's nasty is I don't know what, and I don't have no black gloves like I see people having, so y'all gonna just get raw footage of what I do and how I make whatever it is I'm making. You want to just make sure that you mix really good, right? Everything that's in there. Also preheat your stove 350. Preheat that. My wife said to let y'all know that every black person is supposed to have this. And if you don't have this, babe, what you say? If black people don't have this, what happened? They're not black. And then what else is happening? And she said your black card's revoked. So please make sure you have this for my black people in the front, back, and sides. Okay. All right. Also, I wanted to add in a little bit of onion powder. I did forget that part. So I'm only gonna put in about a teaspoon of it. I don't want to add in too much of it. Teaspoon. No, this is pepper. See, over here messing up. This one is definitely this pepper. And this one is pepper. Alright, so I have everything that I want to in here, right? Alright, so now, mix that up now. Wife wanted me to make sure to tell people and do not own the copyright music that's playing. I'm gonna put the little recipe in the post section so you guys can see it. Alright, so I think this is good. So now we take this and I'm gonna line it. So normally I don't line it. Now, you want me to put aluminum foil in this dish, or you just want me to put it in there just as it is? As it is. Got it. She gonna be washing this shit afterwards. All right. So it says here, do all this stuff and and I'll get the. Let's see, meatloaf glaze by mixing together ketchup, balsamic. All right, 2 tablespoons of meatloaf glaze. Let's do the glaze. So the glaze, it says here, a half a cup of ketchup. It's about a half a cup. Half a cup. Half a cup of ketchup. This is definitely not it. Okay, so we're just gonna use 1/8. 1/4. We're just gonna use this. All right, so we'll put 2 of these in there. Because she likes to be not ketchup anyway. All right. So this, and it says 2 tablespoons of balsamic. So the thing about it today for us is we don't have balsamic, but we are going to use zesty Italian. And in this house we use this one because she's so fucking picky, I promise you. So let's go ahead and put this in here. This is, okay. I just said 2 teaspoons and I put 1 tablespoon. It's all good because we got 2 pounds here. So I need to put a little bit more anyway of everything, and I think that I did pretty good with that. And then it says 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. So, but I'm gonna add a little bit more than that. Let's do it this way. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon. And then go back to this. Mix it. I'm gonna put a little bit more ketchup in it. Like right now, it's like this, right? I want to make it a little bit more with the consistency. So that was probably about 1 tablespoon more. already put a little bit more butter. All right. So it actually says to put aluminum foil. So we're gonna go against what she said. Because there's a reason why they want me to use this. Line your pan. And what they're saying is that they want me to take 2 tablespoons of this stuff to the bottom to prevent sticking. Alright, so let's take 2. 1, smear it, but I'm actually going to use smearing. This will help it not stick. Smart though. Let's put it on the sides too. So this is what it looks like at this point. Smear at the bottom and on the sides. So like all around. Line up. Okay. Everything's going on a napkin, by the way. All right, so now we are going to do, what are we going to do? Add it. All right. I feel like you just smell it a little bit to make sure you can smell your seasonings. Please don't taste it. That was nasty as hell. But I'm going to smell it. I'm going to put this in a sink. Let's go ahead and put it in here. Remember, no eggs was used in the making of this video. So now I gotta squish it, and I think I need a little bit more aluminum foil on that end. I should have made it a little bit thicker. Put it over here. When you use the breadcrumbs that it's like a certain season, or any seasoned ones, it just makes it a lot easier. So it does add that additional stuff in there, but you don't have to over season your food for it to be flavorful, as long as you know how to do it. So it says here that I'm going to add the meat mixture pan evenly, paint the top of the meatloaf mixture with the remaining glaze. So now I'm gonna take the remaining glaze, right? Oh, this is what it looks like right now. I'm gonna take, let's go ahead and fold this down. Right? Fold it down. So now I'm gonna take the remaining glaze. It smells good. I want a little bit more of this, a little bit more. Because I'm missing that balsamic energy. So I put like maybe a half tablespoon in here. This. But I'm gonna use my tool. Right. So although I've definitely added a little bit more milk than what the recipe calls for, I'm very confident that it's going to taste exactly like what it needs to, because it was 2 pounds and the recipe is a different, I think it's for a little bit less, but it all came together as you saw. It's not watery, Definitely doesn't have like you added the egg to it, but I think it's still gonna be good. Don't think it's anything that you have to stress about. All right, so now I'm gonna get this into the okay, that's it. Now I gotta do it. Says 1 hour, so I'm set my pan for 1 hour. Then I'll check on that. So now I need to make rice. So this milk has aroma beverage because it's mixed. And we're only gonna do 1 cup of rice. No, I'm not washing my rice. I don't need to. If it's parboiled, maybe, but it's not. So when it comes to rice, the rule of thumb is for every 1 cup, right? When you do 1 cup, let's go ahead and get this wiped up. For every 1 cup, you add 2 cups of water. Sometimes jasmine rice has to be a little bit different in that. I got a little bit more water, but we'll see. So today I'm only gonna make 1 cup. I do a lot of measuring, believe it or not. So the pasta that I use is Tefal. See, Tefal. So I got this here. And then 2 cups of water. And I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup. Because again, when you're done with jasmine rice, 1 cup may not be enough. Okay. So that's on. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to the water. Actually, I'm gonna add a little bit of chicken broth. Chicken bouillon to the water. So for this, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put 1/2 teaspoon in there. I'm not gonna add more than that. 1/2 teaspoon of this stuff to the water. Gives it a good flavor. I got a bunch of seasonings. It's not a joke. And then I just use this, a great value one. I don't have any onions. I have pepper, yellow pepper, but let's just use that. All right, vegetables. I think for tonight, maybe you want carrots or French style green beans.
We can do carrots that you just had.
You always wash your lid off. And then we have a cute little gadget. So I got this. And then like this. Let's see. Okay. And press that, right? To start. Stop. So easy. And then, look at that. Doesn't even cut you. You can hold it, look. When I was a kid, let me just taste it real quick. When I was a kid, I reached, my mom was cooking, I think, or something like that. She was cooking, and I reached for a can or whatever, and I cut myself here. You probably can't see it that well, but I cut myself on there, and I had to get stitches on my finger because I cut myself on the edge of a can. Anyway, so this, okay, we're gonna pour that in there. Put the lid right back on top. And then we need butter. We have a little bit of butter, which is gonna like, babe, we have butter?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little bit left. Like literally, we gotta scrape it. Scrape it. So that's what I mean, like a little bit of butter. So I'm using this because it's what we like. I can't believe it's not butter, right? So let's go ahead and add a little bit to there. That's for the rice. And then let's put the remaining in here. So with canned carrots, you know, you still gotta kind of hook them up, even though they're just canned on the stove. It just gives it a nice taste. So I guess I put about maybe, normally like 2 tablespoons of butter, if that much even, but right now it seems like 2 tablespoons. And then I add in a few things. So I put a little syrup in it. This one. It's butter rich, so I don't use too much because it already has that in there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I add in a little bit of, yes, they're gonna be sweet. Because carrots are intended to be sweet. I'm gonna add a little honey to it. Do the same thing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm not pressing on the bottle a lot. I'm just lightly pressing it. And then I put a little bit of brown sugar in it, a little bit. And trust me, we're not sweet heads, but I would prefer light brown, but we got dark brown. So I just add a little bit. And I mean like literally. This probably looks like a teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of it. And that's it. Alright. And that's it. Lid. On the rice, I don't cover it. Let me just show you what that looks like. I don't. I kind of just leave it like this. Right? And kind of let it do what it does. And I put it on about 4. Right, like this. That was hot. Let's do a little stirring. No, you don't need to top one out. And then here it goes. That. And this is cooking. Right? All right. So I have to this up, right? And I will be back with you all once everything is done. Okay.